So, sir, is 2019 going to be the year of the Nagas that Nagas are all waiting for? How close are you to signing the peace agreement?
Well, we have had enough discussion on almost all issues, no? And we cannot say that they don't understand us. No? They have officially admitted the fact that the Naga history is unique. Nagas were never under the Indians, either by consent of the Naga people or by conquest of the Indian armed forces. No? And so Nagas were never part of the Indian, or never under the Indian Union. No? Therefore, our sovereignty of the Nagas lies with the Nagas. Now, logical, now, these are clear. And so, our rights, our history, our sovereignties are already clear. These are not a matter of dispute anymore. If they don't honor what they have agreed, okay, that will be up to them. So from our side, there is nothing wrong to be positive.
Right. So, sir, what are some of the issues and reasons, according to you, that is delaying to the signing of the final deal?
Well, since it has become a matter of negotiations, both sides have appreciated each other's difficulties. Therefore, to what extent we can understand each other, that becomes the nature of the issue again. And so, we have done all that we could. They have also done a lot, taking positive steps to come closer to us now, and in the same way from our side also. And so, almost all the issues are clear. Some few questions are there, naturally, and these issues may take time. But these are not in confusion. Clear. History is clear, and so everything is clear. In addition to that, they have made their position very clear, declaring officially, openly. Military solution is not possible. It is not law and order issue of India. It is the political issue of Nagas and the Indians. So we have to seek political solution. That is the statement they gave. And we thought, and we are right, to feel that they have become very rational because they have started respecting the history of the Nagas. And so that is a great achievement. And if we don't positively respond to that or try to understand them, that will be our mistake. So, we try to understand. We, at the highest level, we try to understand. We have understood. Since it is a political issue, it has to be worked out. Through negotiation, through talks. Through talks now at the highest level, Prime Minister level, without any precondition, they accepted. And the venue of the talks will have to be outside India. They accepted. And in addition to that, we put several questions to them again. Well, thank you very much, because you have responded us in very much in positive way. But we have some groups still. Why don't you talk with them also? We put question. Mr. Maisek, Mr. Muivah, the issue is with you, the people are with you, you have proved yourself, and if we talk with you, honorable solution could be worked out for both. That is why we have been in search of you so many years now. Yes, thank you. Thank you, we have understood you. But why not you also just talk with them? No, the issue is not with them. People are not with them. They have not proved themselves. Why should I talk with them? They are in my hand. That is the commitment they give from the side. So you know, that is very significant, very meaningful. So the issue is with us. Now the people are with us. We have proved ourselves now. So along that line, we have to work. So you have to seek solution only with us now? Yes. You have to seek solution only with us also now? Yes. So we have made, they have made their commitment clear now? Yes. So we'll have to stand our ground firm. 6 groups, 7 groups, and then BCs, yes, now going on like this. What is that? What is the policy behind that? And why government of India is now talking with them? They said, we are not having political talk with them. This is simply informal discussions. That is what they said. Okay. Don't forget your own commitment. If you don't understand us, we can tell you the last word. We have told them, yes, we know. We'll have solution only with you. So things are clear. Okay, it covers some issues of yours, Okay.
So, sir, will the Nagas be able to feel proud of their distinct identity after the accord? Will there be a clear-cut provisions or in the agreement as making a distinction about Naga inhabited areas?
The legitimate right of the Nagas is clear there. Okay, why? Because Nagas are not lost people. We have our land clear. All those lands are kept divided by the British. Can we accept that kind of state of affairs or treatment towards the Naga? We cannot. So Nagas will, and all the land will be integrated. Nagas. There will be only one Nagalim, only one government. Our flags, our constitution must be there. This is the stand we have given. They said, yes, integration is the inherent, yes, right of the Naga people. Legitimate right of the Naga people. Therefore, this is the word, therefore, we accept this because you are right by virtue of your history. So, legitimate right of the Naga people. Integration is the legitimate right of the Naga people. They have accepted. So there will be no more question about these things. All the Naga areas, yes, must be integrated. It may be opposed to, say, from other side also now, but the history is clear, ours is. Their history is also clear. On that basis, things will be worked out. So the problem is not with us. Problem is not with us. Okay.
Right. So you have clearly mentioned that the government of India have made it very clear to NSCN, but however they are engaged in talks with the 7 other Naga national political groups, including the NSCN-K. So will there be a single agreement signed or more than one?
Naturally, that kind of question would arise. No? If government of India is going to seek solution now, even 10 solutions, that will be up to them. But according to the commitment given to us, and on that basis, now we have come up to this, agreeing, and now officially accepting the fact of the realities of the Naga history. So they had admitted, beyond this or above this or more than this, if they would start talking with others on this and that issues, sorry, we cannot accept. But why don't you allow them when your agreement is arrived at? Why don't you allow them? If they want, we want. It must be inclusive. That is what we want. We want. Let them come. We will not block. But if they condition us now with this and that, sorry, that we cannot accept. That is what we have told them. So our position is clear. There is no confusion. Okay, now, where the Indians are, they want these species, Indian species, to use as bilateral force. Okay, now is that the way? Is that the way? See, problem is not created from our side. Now, problem is created from their side. And the problem they created, they find difficult to solve it by themselves again. So, the Indians are to blame themselves, not to blame us, So, our positions, we have in every issue made our position very clear, and there is no confusion from the Indian side also. If they betray, that is pure and simple their mistake. So, opposition is clear.
So, sir, any negotiation involves give and take. What are the Nagas giving and what are the Nagas getting broadly?
Well, since it is give and take now, we have to see and appreciate in how many ways their difficulties now. Yes, naturally, we have to do that. But the first point is that if they could officially acknowledge the history, the unique history of the Nagas, our right and our position, yes, naturally, we will also try to appreciate their difficulties. We are ready that we can. We will try to do that, but everything must be made clear first from our side and with them. Otherwise, sorry. Any parties here and there, sorry, we cannot.
So, sir, what is your message to the people of Manipur, especially the majority Meiteis?
Meiteis, in Manipur, the fact must be clearly acknowledged. Indigenous people are only two, the Meiteis and the Nagas, indigenous people. The rest are immigrants. Now, before the Second World War, cookies coming from the eastern side, and others from the western side also. Okay. and the history changed accordingly. Okay, in the end, in the last, so to say. When Union of India was formed, after the British left, Union of India, Republic of India is formed. Nagas refused to join, to become part to it, a party to it. But the British accepted in 1949, to become a part of it, mentioning their edicts in the plain. So the history is different, So they may claim that Manipur or this or that, Yes. We must also claim ours, all right, So things are like this. There is no confusion. Yes, sometimes they also say, why not we seek solution together? Good. Yes, we must try to understand each other. But since our history is different now, solution will also be different. That is inevitable. So you have to know this. So there is no other differences except this point.
So one final question. How confident are you that the Modi government is serious in signing the final deal?
Well, the final agreement will have also to be based on the framework agreement. So they are compelled to honor the framework agreement, which have agreed the unique history, sovereign right, and this and that. Okay. So they cannot escape. He is bound. He is bound to accept. Of course, their difficulties would be there. We know, But there are difficulties, if we could appreciate, well and good, but to what extent? The question remains still. So it is not easy to answer just in a word. Things will become more and more complicated. And Prime Minister cannot be free from this. He cannot be free from this. But thus far, according to the framework agreement, well, he was there. He cannot deny. Yeah. And so, most of the problem is with them now, with the Indians, not with us. So, we are not wrong to stand our ground this way. See.
So the MP elections is just around the corner. Is there any apprehension if the final deal is not sealed before that?
Well, we cannot expect final solution before the election. Why? Because from their side also they are not prepared. They are too much engaged in the election, because they cannot afford to lose. Opposition parties are coming up. They know, So difficulties are around them. How could they solve this one by one? And so they cannot. So the problem is not with us. But the problem is, how can they expect us? How they have to give our rights subject to their difficulties. We cannot afford that. Our right or history, are we to give them subject to their difficulties? No. That should not be the way to get the problem solved. So negotiation is not a method now, but to what limitation, to what extent? That is the more serious question, and we are clear about it.
Right. So, apart from the Indo-Naga political issues, sir, what is your view on the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016 as it is getting tabled in the Upper House Rajya Sabha today?
About these things we were not so much aware now. But things are happening like this now. So if that kind of issue will have to affect now the state of affairs in our land, in our society, among our people now, naturally, you know, people coming from the western side, from this side, from the northern side, now, are we to allow them? See, that is a serious issue. That is why rising up again and again. If government of India may not have the courage to listen to them now, who knows? The Northeast people may go to any extent now because they cannot be a foreigner in their own homeland. They're indigenous people now. And this right, they can never part with or sacrifice, come what may. They have to stand their ground. For example, cookies, no? They came during British time. Okay, how many times? No? The British used them to suppress the Nagas. Just imagine that. Can the Naga be happy with the British, or with the cookies, or with the middays? Just imagine. No? Okay. And so, at last, you know, in the Indian Parliament, if I am not mistaken, during Angrez's time, the issue was raised. And there, the cookies are indigenous people. No, cookies are refugees. Cookies are not indigenous. They are refugees. They can be given refugee status. Not more than that. So, cookies are refugees. That is, during the British time also, during this Indian time also, they have agreed. No? So refugees are refugees. Refugees are claiming that they are the owner and they want to drive out the Nagas again. Now, just imagine. You place yourself in the position of a Naga, huh? How would you feel? You know, we would like to question this directly to the Indian authorities. No? So, we have to stand our ground on all issues. We are doing that. Therefore, we are not afraid of them. We can stand through. Nehru himself also, you know, he realized his own mistake. He told, at one point of time, the Chief Minister of Assam, Nagas have been, we have treated them badly. That was a mistake. They have been kept divided. They must be put together. That must be correct. He admitted. He started admitting. In the end, he passed away. And so, in the beginning, as if he was the maker of heaven and earth, beginning and the end, started talking, insulting the Nagas, but the Nagas were not cowards. You know, we knew we were right. We stood up. And so, even now, we are standing. So, the Indians, they must appreciate the right of the Nagas. Yes, they have appreciated unique history of the Nagas. Nagas were never under the Indians. So, the sovereignty of the Nagas lies with the Nagas. Clear. So, we have this solution now. So, basing on this, we have made progress very much now. But more than that, if they expect, sorry, we will not. We cannot.